Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Makeup Deborah Hannigan, and in today's video, Lord am I excited to show you what I am going to be reviewing. It is no other than the Jeffreestar Bloodlust eyeshadow palette. I am living for Jeffreestar. I love everything about him. If you know me, if you follow me, you will know that I am so in love with Jeffreestar. But that doesn't mean that I can't give an honest review. So I didn't open this yet. I got it like a few days ago and I didn't even open it because I was like, I want you guys to see my actual reaction. Now, there has been a lot of controversy around this. I've seen so many people tweeting that they didn't like the color story, there should be more darker purples, etc. But this is my channel and this is what I want to show you guys. So without further ado, let's open her up. Oh my god, you guys, like, look at that. How absolutely stunning is this? It's crushed purple velvet. Can you even deal? It has like a wee, oh wow, 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 wow. There was a film over the hexagon, and these are the shades. I mean, wow. Don't mind my sunlight, it is actually sunny here in Ireland, which is absolutely wonderful. I'm at the window, so yeah, how fabulous. Let me just have a look at it and really take this in, because I really want to see what I'm drawn to, and I'm kind of feeling like Vivid Mood. Okay, how do you say that? Deviant, I think it is. Wet Jewel and Take the Crown. I'm really drawn to those shades, which are Vivid Mood. Sorry about the sunlight, folks. Vivid Mood. This one, and what other one was it? This one right here. I think I'm going to go with them kind of shades today. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. There are 18 shades and they're big, they're not small. They've all got the Jeffreestar logo and other wee like snake and different wee things on them. So yeah, I'm really loving this. And you know what? I actually like the story, the color story. I know a lot of you said that you would have liked some darker purples, but there is a dark purple in it. People said that they would like it kind of like in a square shape. But I love this. This is, to me, this is like what Jeffreestar envisioned. So therefore, I'm down for that. If you've a new thing that you want to do, then do it. The one thing I will say though is I'm a wee bit shocked that there's just like a red thrown in there. It's just like a random red. Not really sure why, but obviously he had some reason for putting it in there. So yeah, I think we're going to start with that color Dividend. Is it Dividend color? I don't even know how to say that. It's this shade right here. So yeah. Okay guys, so there was a lot of fallout. You can even see here it's actually falling onto my under eye, but there was a lot of fallout with that colour Dividend. But it is very pigmented, and I do know that purples are really hard to get right. I know that a lot of purple eyeshadow palettes that I had, and you know what, trying to blend other colours into the purples was near like impossible. So I will be very intrigued as to see what Jeffreestar has come up with in the formula, to see if it's going to be very blendable. Guys, I'm actually loving this shade. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's really purple. It actually seems more purple on the eye. So yeah, I really like this. Okay, so now that we've got that transition colour blended in, I'm going to go in now with Vivid Mood. It's like this lovely lilac purple. I don't know if you guys can see that, because obviously, like I say, the sun is shining here in Ireland, which I am all about. It's still cold, but it is shining. So I'm just going to take that to the outer portion of the eye, and I'm just going to stop. Oh, do you know what? That's lovely, actually. I'm going to just start patting that on. I'm just using, I don't even know what this brush is. I think it might be an Inglot brush, possibly. I can't even see the name of it. I think it may be Inglot. And I'm just going to take that to the outer portion right here and tap that on. And then I'm going to bring it up and just bring it right in to the inner portion of the eye, and just go back and forth with like wee soft. You're barely putting the brush on the eyelid. It's very, very soft strokes. So yeah. Oh yes, I'm absolutely living for this. I'm just going to dip on now to that Deviant, I don't know what it's, D-E-V-A-N, Deviant, see, Deviant, I think it is. I'm just going to take that colour and just keep going back and forth until you get your blend where you want it to be. So yeah, I'm kind of taking this really high now, like really underneath the brow bone. Okay, so now I'm going to take the shade Wet Jewel, which is a really, really pretty pink. It's right here. And I'm going to place that on the lid. This is, I don't even know what this brush is either. My brushes are so washed out. And I'm just going to place that right. Guys, there's a lot of... Take two. There is a lot of fallout in these shadows specifically, which I was not expecting, to be quite honest with you, but okay, I'm gonna have to get another brush because that is not going on with this fluffy brush as well as I had hoped. So I'm gonna take a flat kind of brush now to see if it goes on better. It's kind of more glittery rather than like a pigment, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that goes on better, but there is a lot of fallout. It's not going on as well as I had hoped. I don't know if you guys can see because the sun is really shining now, but yeah, I'm kind of a little bit disappointed with that shade. I kind of was hoping it would go on creamier, but it probably would be a nice buildable shade. I'm just going to try and like diffuse that in now. Yeah, so that didn't go on as nice as I had hoped actually. It's kind of a wee bit patchy. Don't know why that is. And also whenever I'm dipping my brush into the, it's kind of like just, it's really digging a hole. That's the only way I could describe it. It's really like breaking off slightly. Not like extremely, but just slightly breaking. It's definitely not as creamy as some of the shadows that I've used before, so I don't know why that's doing that. And it's very, it's just not going on very nice. So yeah, not really sure about that. Okay, I'm going to take the shade, let me see, I'm going to take the shade Pink Magic, just to see, I'm just going to clean my brush off. Just to see if that is any different than the Wet Jewel. So yeah, I'm gonna, what I think this might be, actually, what do I see? I'll check the back of it to see if this is a pressed glitter instead of like a pigment, because they definitely seem that way. They don't seem like they're like a nice pigment. It's more like a pressed glitter, which I'm not really into because I don't think they're that great. Let's put this on top. Like I feel like I'm dipping into my brush and like nothing's even happening. Like I just, like I'm not really impressed with this, and it's very sad to say this because I absolutely love Jeffreestar. I have no bad thing to say about him, but these two shadows here specifically have just not done it for me, and that's very sad because this palette is beautiful to look at, but we need shadows to be really powerful when putting them on. So yeah, I have to be honest with my viewers. So yeah, this is where I'm at. Okay, take another wee brush, and I'm actually going to use this dark color just to see how it blends into the purple, because I know from experience blending purples are very hard. So I want to see, does this blend in well with the other purples? So let's just give it a wee whirl. There was barely any fallout in that one. So I'm just going to tap it on, as you can see here, and just slightly bring it in and bring it up. Yeah, seems to be blending okay. The only problem is also with purples is you can blend and you can like you keep blending, and then the next thing you know, it's blended into nothing. So I'm gonna just keep going to see where this goes. Okay, so for this other eye, I'm actually going to try Beauty Sleep because it seems like another nice wee pigment. So I just want to see how well it works on the lid. So yeah, I'm just going to take a small flat brush and I'm going to place that on the lid. Yes, that is a Jeffreestar moment. Now I'm very, very, very happy with this. Yeah, I think those other two are definitely pressed glitter. This is a more pigment, which I prefer because I don't like the way pressed glitters sit on the eye. I just do not like the way they go on. But yeah, I'm definitely happier with this shade here, which is Beauty Sleep. So yeah. Okay, so I've just added that dark shade, Dungeon. It does say Dungeon. And I'm just going back and then with Vivid Mood, just diffusing that dark colour out. I am preferring this eye. I think this just kind of like threw me off whenever I was trying to use the pressed glitters. Maybe I think if you were using those two shades, you'd probably be better to wet your brush, is what I think. But yeah, whenever it's a Jeffreestar moment, you expect everything to be perfect, but for me, those two shades definitely are not. But again, everybody has their own opinions, but this is just mine and I just want to be very, very honest with you guys. So yeah. Okay, I'm going to go in with that Wet Jewel shade. It's this one here, the one that I wasn't really feeling. I'm going to try and put another wee bit on the lid. It is really, really, once you put your brush in it, it really is, a lot of it comes off the pan. So I would say be careful. So yeah, it is going on slightly nicer, but I just prefer the pressed pigment if I'm totally honest. I just am not really, I'm really not feeling that. I don't know if you guys can see, if I can come in close. It's just not great. This palette here I got, I think it was on Beauty Bay for €63. It is very pricey, especially if you live here in Ireland or the UK, because that is the only place where you will get the Jeffreestar palette. It is probably cheaper buying it in America, but then you will have to pay customs, which will probably add up to that anyway. I think it is pretty expensive. However, I do love packaging, but as I say, them two shades really didn't do it for me. Now I'm just going to take a Peaches and Creams little brush, and oh god, there's the sunlight. This is what I was afraid of, guys. I was like, have I got time? Is the sunlight going to come in and ruin this video? Because I'm going to have to move it if it does, but please god, we have time anyway. I think what I'm going to go on now with is, I'm going to go on with this Vile Serpent. What a name, where does he get these names? Oh, which is this greeny colour. Again, it's weird that it's in here, I think, because it's just a random green colour. Sorry, I'm so sorry about the sunlight. It's a random green colour. So yeah, I want to see what that's like. So I'm going to put that underneath the eye. So yeah. And obviously you can see I had like a fallout here as well. But that's okay. We can come to terms with that. We can sort that out. Yeah, that seems okay. I'm not mad at that. I think that's nice actually. I actually like that it's in here. I know when you're looking at the actual eyeshadow palette itself, you'll be like, why is that green there? Why is that red there? But obviously they have a purpose, and I think this is the purpose, and it is for the under eye, because I think that is actually very lovely together. So yeah, and I'll just do the same under here. The faces that I pull when I'm doing like my under eye, it's like, I think everybody does it, especially when you're putting like mascara and anything on. Oh, that's so funny. So yeah, Okay, I really like that. I really like that, the intensity of that. I really like the color of that. I think it's really, really pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna put my lashes and liner on off camera. What a tongue twister that was. And I will be back in a little second. Okay guys, so now that I have my lashes and liner on, I'm gonna go in with the color Take the Crown. It's a nice purpley kind of pigment here. And I'm just gonna do the inner corner just to give a wee pop and also just to see what this shade's like. Oh, and eyelashes lifting. I love that. Oh, I do love this. I love this color, but again, there is a lot of fallout. Whatever the hell is going on? That shade is absolutely, I don't know if you can see it properly, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Oh my god, I'm loving it. Oh, it's so pretty. It's like a lot of fallout. My god, it's good. Okay, get my brush to clean that off. I think now what I'm going to use is Sworn Enemy. It's a really different kind of colour, but I just want to use it just to see. Not that it's going to go with the look, I'm not sure, but it's this shade here. I just want to see what it's like, and I want to see what the fallout situation is, because a lot of these shadows have had a lot of fallout so far. And I get that there's fallout in most eyeshadows, but this is a lot. So I'm just... No, this is really, like, you need to be very careful. Put it on my brush, like I can't. Nothing happening. Like, I'm putting my brush into it and it just feels like it's making a hole. And there's not like a lot of product going onto my actual brush that I can see of. It's just like falling off. It's just like falling off. It's not actually going on. Okay, before I give you my final thoughts, I do actually want to say that I did purchase a gloss. This is in the shade Sorority, so I just want to open it up and show you guys what it's like. I believe there's like 5 or 6 maybe glosses. I love the packaging of this, it's so, so beautiful. Look at that, that's so gorgeous. I'm actually going to take a wee pinky kind of liner first and apply that. This one here is just out of panties, I don't even know what it's called. What is it? Vintage Rose. I'm going to go ahead now and just apply the gloss. Okay, the gloss has got like a blue tone of it. Okay, that's weird. I thought it would be more pinky because of the bottle, but it is blue. We'll have to try this gloss over some lipsticks because some of the glosses are actually lovely over lipsticks. This, I don't really have any lipstick on at the minute, just kind of like a foundation. Yeah, it's nice, it's pretty. So yeah, time to relax and talk about what we really think of the Jeffreestar palette. The Bloodlust that I was so looking forward to getting. Can we just talk about the packaging for a minute? I have said before, I'll say it again, I absolutely love packaging, and I think that Jeffreestar goes above and beyond every time he brings out a collection. His packaging is absolutely so surreal, it's so beautiful, and then every collection gets better. But let's talk about inside. I really don't want to say anything negative because I think that everybody tries their hardest, but when you're such a big brand like Jeffreestar, who I love and I will continue to support, brings out an eyeshadow palette, you expect the best, and unfortunately this palette just didn't bring it. I am so shocked at some of the shades, especially Wet Jewel, Pink Magic and Sworn Enemy. Those pressed glitters were very disappointing, if I'm being brutally honest. The purple shades did blend quite well together. I did, however, notice when I was putting my lashes on that this here was kind of like, I don't know if you can see it up close, it kind of blended into nothing, slightly. The nicest color that I like, I think, is Take the Crown, which is like the wee pop at the end of colour, and I also really like the green in it. Really, the shadow was beautiful and it did blend very well. For the price, would I buy this eyeshadow again if I knew what I know now? I don't think I would. I expected so much more and it just didn't deliver, unfortunately for me, purely on the basis of the formula. The eyeshadow palette itself, if I was just to look at it and not use it, I think is very, very pretty and very, very lovely. But again, I expected more. So yeah, would I recommend this palette for the price? Oh my god, I can't believe I'm even saying this, but no, I actually wouldn't. And I'm very sad in saying that because I actually love Jeffreestar, but this palette, it didn't do it for me, unfortunately. So yeah, there you have it, an honest review. And listen, I'm not sponsored to say anything, so I can be as honest as I like. I know that there is YouTube channels out there who are way bigger than me and they will say whatever they want to say for you to buy whatever you need to buy. That is not what I'm about and I will never be about that. And I'm sure Jeffreestar will appreciate someone being honest. Someone like me who really supports him and really loves everything he does, but for me, unfortunately, it's a no. So yeah. Another thing I would say, and this is something that I often think on, when I buy an eyeshadow palette, okay, I want there to be every colour in it that I need so that I don't have to grab another one. I think what's missing from this for me is a soft kind of, maybe like silvery pink, just so that I could diffuse it underneath the brow bone. You could, however, probably use Beauty Sleep. It's this kind of like soft kind of pink, but I mean like a more, sorry you can't see that because my sun is shining. I mean a more whitish kind of shade, if that makes any sense. However, this would do. There is dark in this, which is that, God Jeffrey, what is these names? I don't even know what that says, but anyway, there is a dark shade. However, there's glitter in it, so I wonder, I'm actually just going to stick my brush in that actually just to see, is it like the other? No, it's not actually. A lot of fallout again, guys, a lot. I don't know what's happening, but anyway, listen, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions at all, I am on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter and Facebook and TikTok. What am I even at? It's Makeup Derby Hannigan. If you don't find me on one, you'll find me on the other. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed this video.